Clear the timer. Check the options. That all looks right. Alright, well, here we go again. So the timer runs for no real reason. I run it for my own curiosity. It also has the second benefit of if someone drops into the stream while I'm in the middle of a run, they can see the time, and that'll give them an idea of whether I'm on the first loop or the second loop. Another way to play is instead of doing just a mono weapon, another way to play is to do all weapons, where you require yourself to pick up every weapon from every chest and enemy basket, regardless of how good or terrible it may be. So there are lots of little meta challenges you can add to the game. That zombie got so bored he crawled back into the ground. I don't feel like I noticed them doing that very often. I know they do, but I don't feel like I tend to see it. Oh no, I forgot about the clam! That's probably the earliest one of my attempts has ended. That's embarrassing. I was so busy daydreaming. So after that, when you jump across to the second pillar, after that clam, there's a chest that spawns on the first that you have to go back for. And I was daydreaming thinking about whether or not I could use the magic to open the chest without having to jump back to it. And I just completely forgot. I completely forgot about the clam. That's the time for sleep warming. Who needs sleep? We don't need sleep. We've got video games. It's not gonna beat itself. Alright. As I often say, you cannot start off better than the knife. First priority in this game is obtain the knife. Second priority is don't lose the knife. Oh no. I can't have another run die on level 1. I cannot have another run die on level 1. Third priority is to review the previous priorities. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, somewhere in there you've got to add, obtain, and preserve the gold armor, but I've already shattered that one. Alright, this time, why don't I keep my head in the game and pay attention to what I'm doing? So this chest will probably be armor. This chest has a really high percentage chance of being a bear trap, but when you need armor, it's most often a suit of armor. The chests are supposed to... They're supposed to spawn weapons, armor, and enemies in a predictable pattern. But there are some chests that don't obey the pattern. And then there are some times when the game just... where the game just decides it wants to give you the finger and do things it's not allowed to do. Every copy of Super Ghouls and Ghosts is personalized. They're all haunted by a different spirit that fiddles with the RNG. Nice. I was worried that was going to be another wizard. If you're unfamiliar with this game, I want to give you the heads up. This next section contains a lot of lightning flashes that are very bright, sudden, and irritating. So you may want to watch cautiously if you're sensitive to that type of thing. As a kid, I used to love getting Arthur to moon the camera when you climb down the top of a ladder. I recall my cousin and I having a good laugh about that when we discovered that trick. There was another basket with nothing in it. Over here on the right. That was a terrible move I made, jumping toward that fish. I'm shocked I didn't pay for that. That was a really bad move. So as I play this, whenever I get to this part, I have the game mirrored. I've got it in front of me, running on 4 different screens, and they're all slightly out of sync with each other. So whenever there's a flash of lightning, I get 4 separate flashes. I feel like a celebrity walking down the red carpet. You can even see it flash on my face. I expect from the CRT especially, that's the flash that should be the most visible. The other screens are all LCD, and I've got them set pretty dim. Yeah, the flash from my CRT is almost unbearable. We're not in a very good position for throwing dragons. Ah, that was foolish. I thought I'd hurt him more than I had. Oh well. If I'm careful, I have a good opportunity for getting my armor back here on this at the top of this stage anyway. So it doesn't really matter if we lose it at the boss like I just did. Okay, this is a super slow way to go about business here, but I prefer to clear all the enemies out and then go back for the chests. If I didn't care about the deathless thing, I wouldn't be so cautious. Goodbye, Red Devil. So the second half of this stage, all the way through the next stage, is where most of my attempts die. The last half of stage 3 and all of stage 4 are particularly dangerous. If I make it all the way through stage 4, I typically complete the entire loop, but not always. Far from always. That was a crazy amount of imps to fall on me there. What was that, 4 in a row? Like direct hits? I'm always so close to the one cycle kill on this guy, and tends to not happen. So I managed to do a 1 credit clear with the stock lives on this game before, you know, using only the standard 3 lives that it gives you. And I've managed to do a 1 credit clear starting with a stock of 1 life, where all of my extra lives that I used were ones I had to earn through getting points. Like you just heard the extra life thing go off. But the deathless clear, that still eludes me. Oh. Alright, invert face cam. Hey, we got that. Someone redeemed that earlier, and my face wasn't even on the screen. It was kind of a silly move. But yeah, let's do it. I have a I have a few regular viewers who are Australian, and they like to make jokes about how much they appreciate the inverted face cam. I thought I messed that up. This is the first time, it's the first time I've been here with gold armor in a long time. I hope I don't mess it up, because I've shed so many tears crying about how difficult it is to do this without gold armor, and if I can't do it with gold armor, after having done it successfully like 3 or 4 times now without it, then I'm gonna feel really silly. Whoa, that was close. That was close. You see that little fairy? That guy was coming for me. That fairy almost got me the same way he did the last time I was here, I think. I think it was him that ruined my previous run. See, it's so nice. It's so nice to be able to just spam dragons and use the iframes to get through. At least you don't have the bow this time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't say enough bad things about the bow. Every time you need it, it just lets me down so much. I would rather have dragons than the bow any day of the week. Even if the dragon is kind of slow at taking out the woolly guy. Okay, this is a bad situation, actually. No, this is a worse situation. Oh, my invincibility wore off like a fraction of a second too early. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I'm gonna fight a red devil with no armor and the knife. Well, we all know how this is gonna end. Oh no. Okay, our chances of winning this battle are pretty slim. Especially when I'm cornered like this. Oh. Don't drop on me. Oh, he's got a friend. Yeah, this is how I feel. Turn me into a baby, because I feel like crying. There we go. Turned into bones and thrown off the edge of the world. What a way to go. What a way to go. Well, from the top. I used to skip this opening all the time, but I've begun to appreciate how it allows me a few moments to center myself and recover from the most recent tragedy. Wonder how much the king has spent replacing that window. Oh, the craftsman who does the king's window work. He's earned enough money. He's earned enough money to own a majority stake in the entire universe. It's weird. It's weird because, like, the window is broken, implying that the demon entered through that window, right? But then when he flies off, he doesn't fly out through the window. He flies up and off the screen. So how does he get out of the castle? And it's also weird that you see that demon at the beginning, because you never see that monster. He never appears anywhere else in the whole game. Like, he's from the first Ghosts and Goblins. But he's not actually in this game aside from the opening cutscene. He doesn't leave, you just return to the same castle. Oh my. The whole game. Not only is it a loop in that you have to do the game twice, but it's a loop in that Arthur's just running around in a circle the whole time. Nice. See, bear trap. I didn't need an armor, so instead of an armor, it was a bear trap. It usually is. It can be a weapon or something like that, but bear trap is what is the highest probability of spawning there. Nice. Just when I need it. Just when I needed it the most, the knife appeared. It's a fine and faithful friend, the knife. That's why we love it. Alright, let's see if I can actually hit this guy in the head with a dragon this time. There we go. What? Oh. I was confused for a moment. I was like, what is... Streamlabs gone rogue? What is that giant message? I forgot about that. very, very sloppy. Very, very poorly played. Okay. Just a few more fish, and then we've got a clear stretch before the boss. One more fish, right? Oh, nope. Nope, we're not where I thought we were. Still, really close. Okay. Now we can take it easy. Actually, this is a good time to, I think I've fulfilled my time requirement. This will be a good time to flip back to normal. Manolia Meow, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. These pillars can be a real beginner's trap in this game, because learning the timing and rhythm for jumping to them, it's not exactly intuitive. Like, it's a really good idea to bump your head against the ceiling to line yourself upright, and there's some places where you've got to double tap real fast, and other places where you need to let your jumps play out a little longer. And so it's just, it can be frustrating. It can be frustrating to learn that part for the first time. This is one of those things where there's one right way to do it and lots of wrong ways. No bad weapon drops. Ooh, that's a bad weapon drop. Can I get by it without being murdered by an imp? I hope so. Bad time to scratch my face. Good. One, two, three. I was wondering how many hits away I was away from a one-cycle kill. I was a ton of hits away. I wasn't even close to the one-cycle kill. Oh, there's another one up. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I think I despawned an enemy somehow. Well, the fire towers didn't seem to spawn. I'm okay with that. What? Robbed. Did you see that? I was 10 feet above those spikes. What? Oh, that is infuriating. Well, I'm not making it through here. Rewind the VOD. I did not touch those spikes. Those are lies. Those are lies spread by the opposition. I was nowhere near those spikes. How am I supposed to get through here? It's so scary. It's all so scary. in shock, horror, and disbelief. Still gonna have to fight. I'm gonna have to fight the Red Devil again with the knife. Ugh. I mean, I might have green armor, but I'm not gonna have gold. The evil flower. This evil flower is alive. Okay, he didn't shoot me. This flower right here, he has a chance to not spawn at all. To spawn after you jump across the spikes. To spawn before you jump across the spikes. And if he chooses to spawn before you jump across the spikes, he can fire a projectile at you while you're mid-jump. And there's no way to know whether or not it's going to be there, and there's no way to avoid it once it is. Speedrunners dread that flower because he's one of the toughest enemies in the game. I do not foresee this going well. In the original Ghosts and Goblins, the Red Devil is a menace in that game too, but there are ways to semi-reliably deal with him in the first Ghosts and Goblins. In this one, there's very little you can do outside of just roll into town with the right weapons. Do the pots not give you armor? Pots don't give you armor. You can only get armor from chests. I don't think it's possible for a pot to drop an armor. The pots give you point statues, weapons, or the elusive and nearly impossible to find one-up item. There does exist a one-up collectible in this game. It's so rare that a lot of people thought that it didn't exist and that that the game's instruction manual just had a misprint. But it has been discovered. The thing about the one-up, though, is that you get it by grinding several pot-carrying enemies in one area, and you're required to kill so many enemies to make the one-up spawn that you will run the timer out by the time you get it. Like, you'll have enough time to make the one-up appear and to collect it, but you won't have enough time to beat the level after you do. So it's completely useless. And that's on normal mode. I tried one time to grind for the 1-up myself, just out of curiosity, but I did it on professional mode, and I think on professional difficulty it takes so many pots that it's impossible. Some of the numbers related to stuff like that change between the difficulty levels. Like the number your extra credits when you get a game over, they're dependent on the number of money bags you collect. And the higher your difficulty setting, the more money bags you have to collect for each extra continue. And I think the 1-up works under similar rules, to where you have to grind more pots to earn the 1-up in higher difficulties. But I don't know for sure. I think I'm going to make this my last attempt of the night, my friends. I've gone well over where I'd planned to with the stream. Where I've been streaming for 7 hours now, which it's a pretty long stream. So I think we'll make this our last attempt. If I get really far into the attempt, like if I make it to close to the end of loop 2, I might go ahead and finish the game just for the love of the sport. But if the attempt dies in the first loop, I think that we'll just wrap it up. We'll see, maybe this will be the one. Maybe we'll do it. Oh no! I'm off to a bad start if this is going to be the one. Tell you what, if I die here in level 1, I will start up one more attempt after this. I won't count this attempt if it doesn't make it out of level 1. Thought I was overdue for a wizard. Gotta leave that chest behind. That chest, I think, is a wizard, so no reason to go back for it. And this one should be armor? Yeah. Alright, 1-up. I love it. I love when we get the 1-up right at the key. Was that the 1-up? I think so. I think I heard it. I love when we get the 1-up at the key. There's just something really... makes the level feel complete. If this attempt turns out to be good, we could still have a lot of stream left ahead of us because it's going to take me over an hour to beat the game. So let's hope for that. Oop. No! Why? Why did that have to happen? Let me see. I'm surprised my second vaccine jab has had no effect on me. Was certain it would, as my first also had no side effects. I don't know. Maybe you were already immune to the virus. Maybe you have a superhuman immune system. At least we picked up some more armor. Armor gives us the illusion of hope. I should have put myself forward for scientific experimentation. Well, now your secret is out. So I suppose if the government wants to, experiment on you, they'll find you. Oh, I hate it. I hate to go down like that. So once again, my friends, the Deathless Challenge eludes me. I've gone well into overtime. And I think it's just going to be diminishing returns. So I'm going to wrap this stream up at this point. We'll just let Arthur continually sink into the sea. Oh no, we won't. We'll sit here on the game over screen while I tell you thank you very much for being here for the stream. I greatly appreciate having you having you come along on the journey with me. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for chatting with me. Oh, good company. Good company always makes the an aquatic demon that shoots carrots. Good company always makes the adventure much more fun. If you want to hang around on the channel for a moment, I will take a look around and see if anyone is I know is streaming that we might want to drop in on, or see if anyone is streaming anything that looks interesting for us to drop in on. Don't know who is live at this time. Okay, here we go. We've got one. If you want to catch another stream from me, I should be live again tomorrow night, 11 p.m. Central Time. We are playing Super Metroid and Harry Potter. So that's what you can expect around these parts. But for now, we're going to take off. I think we'll drop in on Nordic Eden. She's a streamer that she's frequently streaming when I wrap up, so I like to raid her channel. She's working on a playthrough of the original Legend of Zelda. She's trying to play it blind, and it looks like she's 6 dungeons in, so she's made a lot of progress. So we'll hop in and cheer her on. My computer's always a little slow and disagreeable with the raids. But we'll be moving along as soon as it lets me. Thank you one last time for being here, and I hope you'll drop in. I hope I'll get to see you again. But for now, I'm going to see you on the other side of the raid, my friends.